So let's get into it. Right? You clicked on this video because I have the words Serato update 2.5 sucks. Truth is, that's clickbait. It doesn't actually suck. What it is I feel like the update is not really an update for me. I feel like it's going to be great for some people. Especially if you're a person that uses phase. It's going to be great for you. Someone like myself that doesn't have phase, probably not. It doesn't even matter for me. So I've been thinking to myself, am I still a Serato user and customer? And I don't know if I am. Here's what's going on with me. So I have a pair of Newmark V7s. That is a Serato itch product. Yes, I said it, itch. It's just been gone for years. They haven't updated it in a long time. To be honest with you, I wish they would bring it back because for some reason, itch and the Newmark V7s work perfectly. The minute they started doing, the minute that we got into Serato DJ 1.6, the V7s have not worked as well as they do in the Serato itch program. I can take a PC with Serato itch and get busy, whereas with Serato DJ, it's a little bit more complicated. With that being said, what am I trying to accomplish as a DJ? Simple. I want to be able to have two really main features that I need. Two main features and then maybe two features that I could see you guys should probably adopt later on. Feature number one. Right now, Virtual DJ, and they're not the first company to have this, the first DJ application to have this, but they're getting it. They have it, and it works well. Be able to take an MP3 and be able to split the stems of the song and take out drums, take out bass line and some instruments, and just leave the acapella, or flip it the other way around, take out the vocals and leave the music, or take out the vocals and get rid of the drums and bass and leave just the original, the piano playing, the guitar and all that stuff. You could do that in Virtual DJ. Not in Serato, not in Tractor. But it's Virtual DJ, and I think the other one is DJ Now or something like that. The reason why I really don't pay attention to the other company is because that other company doesn't have something that works for the V7. That's the thing. I feel like Serato has now become Pro Tools. And what I mean by Pro Tools is proprietary as hell. No ability to work outside of their own stuff. And let me just let you guys know, at one point in time, you were considered a bum if you didn't have Pro Tools. That's all people wanted to hear. That's all people knew about. The industry standard Pro Tools. That was always a lie. And here's the reason why. Pro Tools was never industry standard because they were never in our industry in the first place. The company Avid that owns Pro Tools, that makes Pro Tools. Pro Tools was a secondary thought to their video program. They needed a good audio application to work with their video stuff, because when you have video, you need audio. Because if not, why would you know my head is moving for whatever reason? And why the hell am I saying if you don't have the audio? It's just that simple. So Pro Tools was an afterthought for them, but they started putting more thought into it, and they developed the system and so on and so forth. It wasn't music industry standard. It was more like studio standard. You know what I mean? It's like at one point it was like having a microphone in the studio. If your studio didn't have Pro Tools, you kind of was like, eh. But here's the thing. With Pro Tools brought studios two types of customers. Well, one they already had, the other one came along. Most analog studios back in the day had musicians around. You know, everybody knew what was going on. You know, but when Pro Tools came, Pro Tools allowed a studio that had, especially if you had a studio that had more than one room, allowed you to, like, okay, in studio one, I'm gonna have this guy who's working on a movie do all of his movie stuff and all that in this studio, and in studio two, I'm gonna have these rock guys doing all their stuff in that studio, and in studio three, I might have some guy working on a commercial, you know, in that studio, and in studio four, I might have another guy doing something else, right? That's pretty much what gave studios their power. And that's what Pro Tools allowed them to do, have more than one client. Because before then, most studios were analog, and they did not, before Pro Tools, they did not do digital well. So, yeah, that's what Pro Tools brought. It wasn't industry standard, it was more like a studio standard. And I'm starting to feel that Serato is that company. They're very proprietary, you know. What I mean by proprietary is you can't hook anything else up to it that's not on their list. That's sad. Sad, sad, sad. And I'm at a point where right now that is not acceptable for me anymore. I seen a way that dudes were using the Newmark V7s, and I seen on YouTube that people were basically, they would have Serato up, and then they would have Tractor up, and they figured a way to where it don't even make no sense for me. It's too much already. I don't want to do all of that crap. All I want is stems, MIDI sync, MIDI clock sync, to be exact. And then I also want the ability to, within the DJ program, be able to go to Twitch or YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or whatever, live, right? And be able to connect to different audio servers. What do I mean by that? I'm talking about like if you wanted to start your own radio station or something like that, you can basically use the Shout. So if you go online, you can find all of this crap out. Shout is like the internet radio standard protocol and all this other stuff. So if you got that, you can do it. Man, listen, virtual DJ allows you to send people a simple ass signal through their software. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, like, I can't even imagine, like I was in, like, broadcasting. Virtual DJ has 4 ways you could broadcast. You could either broadcast video, audio, radio signal, or podcast. So it's podcast, radio, I think it says radio server, audio, and then video. So I'm like, man, that's crazy. So here's my thing. If virtual DJ can do this, I don't see why Serato can't. You're the biggest one, right? You know, you guys have most of the stuff, right? You know, you have all the best DJs, right? But I'm starting to look at other stuff. I shouldn't. I should want to be with Serato all day. But you guys are starting to suck. I need you guys to get MIDI sync. Let me just be specific, MIDI clock sync. I need to be able to do that with a USB device that can have MIDI, or through a USB, one of the M Audio Uno Sport, where it's it's a USB to MIDI device. I need that. I don't want to use Link. Link is horrible. I do not like it. I don't want to set it up. I don't even want to touch it. I just want MIDI sync. I don't understand why you can't do MIDI sync. And here's the crazy thing. Traktor got MIDI sync. So if Traktor got it, Virtual DJ got it. That means you're the only one that don't want it. Why? Because you decided to do some crap with either Ableton, or maybe you did some crap with the Rolling Company, where, because you got that TR standard where all the TR drum machines can sync to Serato. I get that. That's good for you. Not good for us. You're not thinking about us, the community, the people who buy this product, the people who stand by it, who talk crazy stuff to random ass native instrument users and Traktor users and freaking virtual DJ users. We talk shit on them all the time because we're like, yo, your program's not even real. Your program's a toy. But that toy is starting to look better and better and better and better and better every day. It's got features that no other program has. The ability to damn near almost use any device. You know, my Newmark V7s are probably going to be taken off of your stuff soon. I get that. And to some degree it should. It's been around for a while. You know what I mean? But here's the thing. That's horrible. Because I feel like I invested in these V7s and it didn't go anywhere. Like I don't understand why I can't just have MIDI sync. I don't see why that's not a feature that you guys been had in it. I don't understand why it's not there. Yeah, so this is my rant. Serato, if you're listening, you guys are starting to suck. And you're losing me as a customer. And maybe me as one customer it's not gonna, matter. But, we'll figure it out. Hopefully you'll figure it out. But yeah, I need more. I need stems. I need MIDI clock sync. I need the ability in the program to connect to Twitch and all the other stuff that I can connect to. Yeah. I need that ability in the software. And I understand that 9 times out of 10, this is probably going to be a feature that you don't necessarily add to the system. You're probably just going to make us pay for it. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I can't call it. You know what I mean? That's for other people to decide. But here's what I am gonna say. Right now, I'm paying $20 for virtual DJ, and I'm thinking about going with it full time for the it's $300 or $400. If I go with it full time, I'm gonna be able to do everything I want. Yeah, I'm gonna be able to do everything I want. Yeah, so yeah, you guys catch up. Catch up. All right. Comment, rate, subscribe. I appreciate all that good stuff. But yeah, you guys, as of right now, I'm sorry to say it. I know everybody else is up your ass, but I'm not. I'm just not. This is just, I'm done. I'm trying to hold on as a Serato. I'm trying to hold on as a Serato user, and it's not happening because I see that you guys are in something else that has nothing to do with me. Like I'm just letting you know. And just because, and before I get off, before y'all go, well, you can always connect your force up and then send a MIDI signal to your drum machine. Ableton Link sucks. I'm the only one probably gonna say it. And his was funny. I tried to use Ableton Link in Virtual DJ because Virtual DJ has Ableton Link, by the way. So like, it's not like what you thought y'all were gonna be the only one with Ableton Link, but Virtual DJ has Ableton Link. So I tried it, and it just did not do what I needed it to do, and I'm not using it anymore. So Virtual DJ had a way out. MIDI sync. So yeah, get it together, Serato. I know I'm probably going to be the only one. I'm probably going to get hated on for this, but you know, that's what it is. You guys suck until this stuff is fixed. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel. So